Now, Monica. Gotta get my Mickey Mouse. Hi again, Blinky. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you are applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Blink. All right. This is a good one. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. I'm just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it.
She's getting jelly.
Yep. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. Yeah, I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. Still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
Oh, Christ.
You're completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm just kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. What? Really? Yeah, a fictional one anyways. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. Just a hunch, but... Well, there's anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying... But anyway, I want to read your poem. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, I'll take a look. Save me. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
I don't think my anxiety and slight depression can handle this. But
this is the last one.
Yeah, last one. Okay, what voice am I gonna do here? I think. Oh God. What about Carnival Announcer?
Oh, you could like a ringmaster sort of thing.
Yeah. Save me. Gosh. How would a circus announcer go? I have it in my brain.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, like a wrestling announcer.
I mean, I guess that works too. Just like loud, annoying announcer.
All right. Save me. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Monster truck rally. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
The colors, they won't stop. Bright and beautiful colors this Sunday! Flashing, expanding, piercing! Read red, green, blue! An endless cacophony of meaningless noise! The noise won't stop! Violet grating waveforms squeaking, screeching, and piercing! Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable! Turntable! It's like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust! An endless poem of meaninglessness. Or meaningless. Yeah, no. Load me. Oh, I get it. So it's...
Oh, interesting.
It's saving, yeah.
So I get that now this is like a metaphor. Like, it's literally just writing about like saving and then loading something. But the beginning...
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is that it's about like noise.
I think...
No, it's like the meaninglessness of certain things.
I think there's a lot of background noise in our head.
Yeah. I mean, that happens to a lot of people. You ever have those moments where you're just sitting in quiet, and then you just have this white noise in the back of your brain, and then it gets so overwhelming that it stops? and then you're just sitting there like, man, it's quiet. Happens to me sometimes, especially when I'm not listening to music.
Yeah, I mean, like, tinnitus is similar, but that never stops.
No.
Anyways.
Maybe Monica has tinnitus. We don't know.
Maybe. We don't know. We don't know her.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space word can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic.
Yeah, like magic.
Across the room.
Magic!
Hold on.
Magic!
The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what the poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh man, if there was a camera, that would be a good moment too. It was like 2 seconds, then we stare at each other, then we look back at the screen.
I just, like, I'm not sure if you could see the raw fear in my eyes. I just spat everywhere. That was gross.
When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen.
Is that a threat?
Pocket sand! Wait, is this tip even about writing?
Oh my god.
What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit in front of the room.
I'm sorry. That fourth wall break?
It had me like... It had the chills going down the back of my spine.
I'm like still freaking out because I feel like she's staring out of the screen and at us. Man, we haven't even gotten to the bad part of this game yet, and I'm convinced I'm gonna have nightmares about this bitch. Anyways.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival?
Oh, my voice is not on.
Gotta get that gravel.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for that for the festival?
It's just not happening anymore.
Yeah.
It's not like we can put anything together, It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. I prefer considerably more foreplay.
Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Then why is this the first we've heard of it?
Okay, that's great and all. That doesn't even tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to keep performing!
Performing? Monica.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to perform a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone. We're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too.
So effectively, we're gonna have a beat poetry night. Everyone's gonna snap, and it's gonna be real cool and underground.
Mm-hmm. With smoke and everything. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
I mean, performing on stage?
Guys.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I am sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying real hard to get new members. At least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess we'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Whew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
Sigh. She says sigh. She doesn't sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. I'll have to perform my art for everyone to see.
For a full 2 minutes.
God.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Damn straight it is, bitch!
Hey, foreshadowing. Oh, gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica. This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh, no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Ah, of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in her mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life.
Maybe we're not going to get the poem.
Yeah, maybe we're not, yeah. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika!
Oh, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
Oh, I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
Yuri.
You can do it, Yuri.
Get a Russian accent going in there?
I can't do a Russian
I don't
accent.
even know. I can't do that right either.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is it she's suddenly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman.
Work it, girl.
The poem is full of twists and turns as a structure. In its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered, even herself.
Snap back to reality. Oh, the
Girl
girl's gravity.
gravity.
Oh, the girl's... I don't know the words.
song either. It's up to me to save the situation. For I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not what we want. It's not what we want. I'm sorry. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applauded, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Sultry silence.
Sultry silence.
Yuri looks like... it looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not thinking of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best. It'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. Hey, we got her voice on, just on point.
Soft?
Yeah.
I guess.
The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori!
Even Blanky liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Blanky. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Blanky lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Wow.
Damn.
Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward.
Look at their eyes.
Oh.
It's like AT&T raising the bar. Anyway.
Oh, they're in order.
Do, 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 do.
I recite my poem. Since I'm not really exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. So sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, this poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like beat poetry, like
Yeah.
slam poetry. There we go.
Yeah, it works pretty well, even with like the smoker voice.
Yeah.
The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But it's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry much for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, and so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. That makes me really happy.
She's gonna kill everyone.
Yeah, no problem.
She's going to kill everyone. Anyways.
Okay, everyone. I think it's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue with that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
Oh, alright.
Oh, sorry.
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica. But I'll do my best to get through it, if it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best.
He just really, is focused on impressing her.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Oh, no, that's you.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Oh, jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Blinky, you don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori?
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh God, we actually have a decision. Yep, just
I'm eating your words.
save, goddammit.
Save!
Double save. Oh God. Personally, I think that the Blinky, as we've been playing him so far, would definitely walk home with Yuri.
Yeah, I agree.
But as a person, I don't think that I would abandon my friend to hang out with.
Is there a third option that would go over her boobs? That is, well, why don't we all walk home together?
This is true.
Anyways, we don't have that option.
I don't know. It's really. Do we stay true to the Blanky we built, or do we do something that we know that Sayori wants? Because it's a loaded question. It's obvious. It's a loaded question because Sayori is scared that we're moving on.
Yeah. The Blanky we built would definitely walk home with Yuri.
Yep, most definitely.
So I guess we're doing that.
Kind of have to. We gotta stay true to ourselves. Oh God, I'm so sorry, Sayori.
Sayori.
Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
I'm glad they did that. It's like, in video games how you select an option and it's like yes, no, maybe, you select maybe and it's fuck you. It's just really, really harsh.
Yeah.
This was the opposite of that. I was expecting it to be harsh and he's like, yeah, I feel bad.
Yeah.
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's ever going to happen. Hey, wait.
That's never gonna happen.
Oh my God, my fucking... There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it.
Oh, Jesus, no, don't.
It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Oh, God. My little heart.
Sayori!
Oh, her broken little heart. I could just see it in her eyes. Her heart just broke a little. I need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I just can't lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
You're gonna make the moves.
Oh man, another fucking poem.
Okay, well.
Hey, vanilla again. I
Vanilla
didn't
again.
notice that, yeah.
It feels a little silly being this unrestrained. It feels a little unstable, and it makes me want to flee from this vanilla situation. But when it comes down to it, the
Papa.
universe is warm, and it's
Oh, Papa, it is sunset, though.
it's 1 in the fucking morning, Alan. It's 1 in the morning.